Of course, we just can't get enough of peacock gudgeons, can we? I can't. This is one of my females. It's a good sized female. It's got a little, maybe a little bit more growing to do. Gosh, she is just beautiful. That's one thing I love about peacock gudgeons is that the males and the females are equally as striking. Very easy to tell apart, though. The males actually have a little nuchal hump on their head, almost like an angelfish, but not really. But you can tell them apart. But more distinctively, the females will have a black stripe on their bottom fin or their anal fin. So in this tank, I've got two females and one male. I have purchased four peacock gudgeons, and they will be here on Thursday. I just got notification this morning that they will be here Thursday. I'm going to put a single, probably a male, in my 15-gallon, and then I'm going to put the other three in here, and they are sold unsexed. So I really don't know what I'm going to end up with. There are tons and tons of places for them to hide in here, and I just don't really know exactly where the other two are right now. That's what I'm trying to say, and I'm sorry, I'm a little sick right now. So I guess I will end this video pretty quickly now. Two of my denizen barbs have died. So I think that's the reason why my neon tetras seem to be coming out more, and there's 18 in total. So the bio load is definitely going. I don't know if my friend is picking this one up or not now. I just have no clue. I'm still looking to offload my lemon bristlenose lemon longfin bristlenose pleco just to lower the bio load even more. I'm also looking to get rid of the powder blue dwarf guarami. I'm looking to lower the bio load. Basically, I know this guy, this friend who certainly knows people who will take fish and will take good care of them. What my goal for this tank, since I know I've made rookie mistakes on this tank as far as the stocking goes. I can't even claim being a rookie because I was into the hobby for 1 year with the 15-gallon Fluval Flex before I bought this tank. So I really knew better. There's my lemon longfin that I'm trying to find a new home for. But what I'm basically, my kind of vision for this tank is going to be, I want to keep the angelfish because they just simply love this jungle val, and I think it does look good in the tank, as long as I can keep it contained to that part of the tank. We shall see. I've heard it can be done, but we shall see. I still want it to move up forward here and into over these areas, and I've put root tabs a little further away to try to encourage it to move over here. I actually like this driftwood over here though with this Anubias because it kind of breaks up the monotony of the jungle val a little bit. What else? So basically, I'm wanting to boil this down to a Praecox rainbow and neon because there's 18 neon tetras in here. So if I get rid of the powder blue dwarf guarami, the lemon longfin, then this denizen barb, I think it will be more balanced. And there is one of my peacock gudgeons back there somewhere. I just saw it. Where'd it go? One of my peacock gudgeons is right back there somewhere. I just saw it. I'm so sorry. But no, I think the tank will be a lot more balanced. As you can see, I think my neons always used to huddle back over in here. I think really with those two denizen barbs died from that fungal infections. Pimifix just couldn't save them this time. It had always saved them in the past. Well, not always. I started out with 6, and then they started getting. I learned that they are prone to this nasty fungal infection that doesn't affect any of the other fish. So 3 died back then, and then so I was treating with Pimifix, and it was all cleared up and everything, and 3 of them lived, and then I've just recently got it again and treated with Pimifix, and this is the only one that survived. So whenever I get rid of that, the platies, even the platies that I do love, I have 3 platies in here. Kind of wanna offload those as well, and really just boil this down to the angelfish, the pracox rainbows, and the neon tetras, and leave it at that. Of course, I'm gonna keep my Corydoras. Um, you know, I do need something in the nerite snails. I think my dwarf, powder blue dwarf guarami is killing some of my nerite snails. Well, I know he has. So, um, yeah, and with the brown diatoms that I get, this tank's getting a little bit more mature. The 15-gallon doesn't have quite so many problems because it's 2 years old now. And the brown diatoms in there are just really not that big of an issue. But yeah, I just think it'll be a more balanced tank, and definitely a lot lesser bio load. You know, running the two Seachem Title 110s. So basically, I've got 4 times the filtration that this 55-gallon tank requires. And both of these filters are packed in the back with, a sponge, of course, filter floss, and then packed all the rest with biomedia. That's all it is. Mesh bags of biomedia. So it's got, both of them have got a lot of colonies of beneficial bacteria in them. I used to run a UV sterilizer because I had a horrible algae bloom, but once that was over, I decided to go ahead and remove it. Particularly whenever you have live plants, you don't want to be using a UV sterilizer, and you don't want to break down the cell walls of the good nutrients that you're trying to add to the water to feed your plants. Anyway, that's what's going on with the tank right now. There's another. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Yep, that's another female. It's probably the same one. But anyway, I guess I'll end the video there. Oh, wait, here's another one just right here. This is a male, I think. Yeah, that's female. Look at the black fin along the stripe of the anal fin. But yeah, aren't they gorgeous? There's pretty high flow in this tank, so they're finding that the more backwards, the more they get to the back of the tank was where they're hiding out more, which is pretty high flow. I've turned these filters down to about 50% on each one. This one, because it pushes the jungle val around, and the angelfish hanging around not here a lot. So I turned that one down to 50%. But this one over here, I've turned down to 50% as well. I'll look at them both together. So that's both. There's 2 females. So the male is actually back over on the right-hand side. Interesting. But then when the other 4 get here, well, it's going to be 3 in this tank. Might see a little bit of schooling going on with them. I don't know. I kind of hope so. That'd be interesting. There are certainly caves for them. There's natural caves and artificial ones for them. But they are getting along with all the fish. Nobody's picking on them whatsoever, even though they are really some of the smallest fish in here besides the neon tetras. And the neon tetras, I bought 18 and there are still 18. So I've counted, trust me. But anyway, that's just the vision for the tank. The pracox, make it 3 angelfish, pracox rainbows, and neon tetras. And then I think, I don't know. Let me know what you all think. I'm learning still, and I'd just like to get everyone's thoughts on that. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of the day.